news is out. We've told everyone now that we are pregnant and also engaged. So, yeah, we tried to keep a secret for a little bit because it's quite normal to keep it for a few weeks until you know that anything's actually going to happen. Many pregnancies don't actually end up becoming anything. So, at least for my piece, I wanted to keep it for a bit. But that was incredibly difficult because I felt so bad. Um, so now to finally be able to say that the news is out and we have, told the family, friends, and we can just stop hiding is really nice. But yeah, it feels great that it's out now. We can just be ourselves and return a little bit to SoMe. Both me and Oliver have been kind of keeping to ourselves. Because we just didn't feel right about being online without being authentic and like hiding something. So yeah, it was really good to finally be able to just be real with everyone. And also thank you for everyone who's been so kind in congratulating us and wishing us well. We really appreciate it. It's been a really nice thing to share and a big moment as well. I've just written a few notes on what I wanted to address in the video, which is basically the pregnancy and the engagement quickly. But yeah, I just wanted to start by saying, me and Oliver met last year in November. Actually, in December, we started messaging in November, and we've been going really fast, really quickly. And I know for a lot of my friends, probably it'll come as a shock that I'm both, wanting to start a family and get married and everything, but because I kind of gave up on the idea. But then you meet someone that you just think is everything you could imagine if you wanted to do, if you wanted to start a family, if you wanted to get married, this would be the kind of person that you would say, okay, we'll do it then. So that's quite special, and he just made me believe in things that I really didn't feel was in my future necessarily. So it's a big adjustment for me as well, but I'm super excited and really happy and so thankful. Yeah. And did we plan the pregnancy? Yes, we did. We actually started speaking about kids in the very beginning because, unlike me, Oliver's always known that he wants to be a father and he wants to have kids and he knows he wants to get married. He was just trying to find someone that he wants to do that with. So quite quickly in the relationship, we did start talking about kids and if that was something we could see in our future and how we wanted to do all of this. It was very interesting to meet someone that had the same idea as you, and it all just seemed to be aligning perfectly. So we decided to already start trying at the, we took my birth control around, that would be the end of June, I think. So the very end of June, we started trying. And it does usually take a little while before you get pregnant, and especially if you've had what I had, which was the IUD for, is it IUD? Or is it, had the Marina, what is it called? Whatever. When you had my type of birth control for like a couple of years, I think I had it for like 5 years, 3 to 5 years. And then I had another one before that as well. So yeah, after birth control, it takes the body a bit of time to adjust. So we were kind of prepared for it to be a while, maybe a little while, but then it just didn't take long at all. So it was very nice that we didn't have to worry about could we even have a child, because I guess it's a big question when you never had any surprise, you've never been pregnant before, you've never had that sort of situation going for you. So at least for my sake, I was really like nervous about, am I fertile? Can I have a child? And yeah, I'm happy that I didn't have to question that for long, because we fell pregnant in the beginning of September. That would have been, yeah, so we were really happy that it worked out. And we found out because obviously we'd have been trying for a while, and I started missing my period just a few days, and usually I'm quite regular, but after birth control it's kind of like it does take a while for you to get back to your normal cycle. So I didn't rely on that, but there were a few symptoms where I didn't really think that that was something I'd tried before. And actually Oliver knew before I did, because like the way I was apparently changed in small ways that I didn't really notice myself. But for me, it was more physical signs where I was like experiencing some symptoms that I hadn't had ever before. But it's very confusing because there's a lot of women out there that experience exactly the same symptoms as how you'd feel in the beginning of a pregnancy before your period. So I think a lot of women really question whether they are or not for a long time. And everyone has different symptoms, of course, that all varies depending on who you are and everything. But yeah, there were symptoms going on where I was like, okay, we need to take a test. And it was a couple of days over my period as well. So that's how we found out. And I wanted to have a really cute video of us finding out together. But yeah, I had just like really charmingly peed in a cup because it's actually really hard to pee on a stick. I didn't want to get it wrong. You have to do it with the morning pee, not like from midday or whatever, because that is kind of more condensed. So yeah, I peed in a cup and I put it in the bathroom, and then I kind of waited for Oliver to be there as well because we wanted to do it together. And kind of explained to him, just put the test in, like let's get the test done. And then he did that, and he went there alone to the bathroom to do that. But then he also had to pee himself, and then he kind of like saw the results before I came in, and I could just tell that he seemed like in the bathroom like he was like quiet. And I was like, what's going on out there? And he was like, not really saying anything. And then I come out and I just see in his face that he's like super excited and kind of shocked as well. And that's when I kind of know, but I'm like asking him to please just tell me, because I can see something's up, and I'm like, can you tell me? Because if not, I feel like there's something wrong with me to have these like different symptoms. And then we found out, and we were happy, but obviously quite shocked still. It takes a while for you to kind of understand that you actually did it. So yeah, and we actually had my mum coming over like in an hour, and my sister as well, planning a wedding in Australia, like a destination wedding that we wanted to go to as well. So we called her straight away because we thought maybe they could, you know, at least have this piece of information when they're planning their wedding. And then yeah, she was super excited, of course, really excited, really happy. And we decided to keep it from the rest of the family until some time had passed, because again, I wanted to feel more secure that it wasn't going to be any spontaneous abort, like miscarriages, because they're apparently quite frequently in the first trimester. So I wanted to wait to the second trimester just to kind of like have the certainty that it most likely isn't going to be a miscarriage. But yeah, we told them, and they were really excited. And then my mum came, and then we kind of like had to like hide the excitement and just kind of get ready, go out to brunch, have a good day, which we did. It was really nice, but I'd started getting really tired as well, so it was kind of hard to stay awake and alert the whole time. But yeah, then who else did we decide to tell? We had to tell my work because I was feeling so bad so quickly. I was excited until I would have known for probably a week before I started feeling bad. and then I just got really, really nauseous, really nauseous. And I was eating lots of things to try to make it better. But yeah, it ended up with me going from bad to worse, and I needed to get sick leave, which I'm still on, because it's just been such a long, hard road, and I'm still actually throwing up, which is extremely, extremely demotivating being in the second trimester, but also normal. Everyone is super different, and I think I've learned the hard way that some of us just have to survive through pregnancy and not necessarily just the first trimester. So yeah, I'm going to be sharing a lot of how I actually feel, not to kind of scare people off, but to just help some awareness there. I'm sure there's a lot of men and women out there that just have no clue how pregnancies can feel, and I feel like I, at least myself, felt a bit like surprised at how bad you feel for how long and how intense it is, and really just such a struggle, which is not what I'm talking about today. But yeah, I wanted to share all of that, so I will be doing that as well. But yeah, and then when we finally decided to start telling people, it was probably a bit before, it was before too long. I think it would have been around week 10 or something like that, maybe less, for Oliver's family, because they basically live right next to us, and it would be impossible for us to hide it when I feel and felt so bad, because I would just be staying at home all the time, and they would start noticing I never leave the house. So we were like, we've got to tell them, and they were so excited and just reacted with such happiness and joy, and like they were quite surprised that we were pregnant. And I didn't know at that time, but because Oliver had already been talking to them about him wanting to propose and finding a ring, and I think they were kind of thinking that if we came with some news that it would be that. So they were like, "You're pregnant? What?" Like really excited. And also, it's for their family side, it's the first grandchild, which is always going to be like really exciting for people. And on my side, it's going to be like the third on my mum's side. So she has 2 beautiful grandkids already, and now she's going to have the third, which is great. And they were really excited when we told them as well. We have little cute videos of both situations. So yeah, then I felt comfortable sharing with a few friends of mine. I knew I had one of my best friends who were trying as well. And yeah, it's just nice to be able to share this with people. And after I've shared it online, and we've both shared it, I've received so many people's like stories and information about how it's been going for them with their stories, which has been so nice to hear. So I really love that there's a lot of mums out there already, because I can kind of like have a little community with them, which is just so nice, with the support and just in general sparring about how you're feeling and feeling less alone in how you're feeling, or just, yeah, enjoying each other's moments. It's nice to be able to follow along the way. So yeah, and yeah, what else did I want to share? How I found pregnancy. I think I'll make another video with that, of how that's been. It's already been a little bit out there that it's been a really big struggle for me, and continuously is. It's getting slightly better, but we're just not where I wanted to be at this point. But I'll share in another video as well. What is now to come? Well, that's the thing. So for now, it's the 22nd of December. We have been spending some time with Oliver's family. Shh. Stop. Excuse him. He's very like aware of any noise out there, and we have lots of neighbors. So yeah, he's just gotta bark if he hears something that he thinks is danger, or maybe dad coming home. Very excited. Yeah. It's not dad yet. It's coming soon. So yeah, the plan is to have Christmas, and maybe I'll make a few videos along the way as well to incorporate in this one. This will be my first YouTube video, but I think I'll be continuing those. Because I always had the idea that videoing on YouTube would be, like vlogging would be kind of fun. I always enjoy them myself, especially people that just chill on the floor and have like talks about life. And now that I feel like there's a journey, that would be fun for me to look back on as well, and maybe for others to appreciate being a part of. That's kind of a really good way to start. So yeah, I've decided I will be trying to start doing that, and maybe bringing you along a little bit of the Christmas holidays. And for Oliver and I think it'll be really exciting to see how we go in the future. We're such a good team, and we just want to do so many things together, and also separately we have a lot of big dreams and aspirations, and also we're so looking forward to this next chapter of getting married and having a kid and becoming a family. So we're really excited for that, and to bring you guys along the way. I know Oliver's got some projects up his own sleeve, which I'm really excited for too, because I just am his biggest believer and think he's one of the most fascinating people out there. So he'll probably be YouTubing again. He's done that before, and then he'll be doing a few other things that will be very exciting to see. But yeah, for now, Merry Christmas everyone, and thank you for listening to my little YouTube video. And if you want to follow along on this journey, there will be more videos like this, just random talking, whatever I feel like. But I'll be sharing the story of the pregnancy, my journey, and just life as it is and how it will go. So Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, and I will catch you on the flip side.